You know, there's an interesting trap and danger about being an ambitious man. I like to consider myself quite ambitious. I have massive goals, almost delusional sometimes, right? Very ambitious. I want everything that life has to offer and I want to fulfill my full potential. And if you're anything like me, you feel the same. You're very ambitious, right? The problem with this, and I've noticed this a lot of the time, is the ego that comes with that ambition is very, very dangerous. Ego is basically your self-perception. Okay, it's how you view yourself. It's how you view your abilities, your skill, the way you're perceived by other people. That is what your ego is. It's kind of like a ball of energy inside of yourself, and it's basically self-perception, right? So if I say to you, you look really skinny, but you view yourself as someone that, I'm in quite good shape, and I say you look skinny, and I say it in a way that really triggers you. I say it in a way that it triggers a certain emotion in you. It will hurt your ego. Your ego will be weakened a little bit, okay? That is because your self-esteem isn't built up. It's not strong. Now, this is a problem with ambitious men, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of the time, ambitious men have very high and strong egos to the point where it can't really be shifted. Someone could tell you, you're skinny, and you'd be like, I don't give a shit what you say. I don't care, because I know I'm in shape. Someone could tell you, you're never going to make it. That business is going to fail. And you'd be like, fuck you. I don't give a shit. I'll pull it off anyway. A back against the wall, all odds against me, I'll still pull it off. The problem with this, because it's a caveat, right? There's no light without dark. Ego is a good fuel to ramp things up, to motivate you, to stop you from getting complacent, to stop you from getting lazy. It's good if you harness your ego and use it in the right way. I'll give you an example. If you're in business and you have a day where you wake up out of bed and it's raining outside, it's just very negative, low vibration, it's just a shit day, and you feel really negative emotions for whatever reason. We all have those days, right? You just wake up and you just feel like shit. I can't be arsed doing anything. I can't be bothered. I feel lazy today. I feel demotivated. I saw a hate comment on my YouTube and now I can't be bothered doing it anymore. It's getting to me a little bit. And then you wake up and think, maybe I should just give up. The one thing that has saved me from giving up in those moments countless times on my entrepreneur journey is my ego. I'm like, I can't give up now. What, and say that I failed? Say that I didn't carry on? Say that I didn't pursue or achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve? No, fuck that. And it's my ego that has ramped things up and helped me to carry on going, even through times of demotivation. So that is one good way you can use it. Another example is, let's say you're in a boxing match, you're fighting, and let's say it's a public one, so people are sat in the chairs watching you, you're in the boxing match, you're in the ring, and let's say you start to get a bit battered, you start to get punched up, you start to get, hit with a couple of clean shots, and it starts to wobble you a little bit, and you start to think, fuck, I might actually lose this. The one thing that can keep you going in that moment when you are, because bro, I don't know if you've done boxing before or any sort of sparring, when you're actually against another human being, it is tiring. It's the most effective form of cardio, trust me. Running's nothing, bro. I used to run 10 miles a day. That's nothing compared to boxing. Boxing will leave you fucking hanging out your ass, mate. So you're tired, you're out of breath, can't get your breath back, your body's weak, your shoulders are aching because all you've done is just throw punches the whole fucking match. And now you're getting battered as well on top of that. He's hitting you, so you're feeling more pain. There's a lot going on. Oftentimes, the one thing that gets you through it is the fear of failing in front of other people. If you were by yourself and it was just you and him and no one was seeing it, there's no recordings, nothing, you won't really give a shit as much. But it's because other people can see it. Your ego is going to be hurt. The way you are perceived by the external world will be altered, or at least you'll think it is, to some degree. That can hurt your ego. And especially as men, your ego, a lot of the time, for emotionally unintelligent men, the ego can be their weakness. People kill and end up in prison for their ego because some guy on the street said this about another hustler. People just stab him up because he said something about him. That's because of his ego got affected, right? So it can be a weakness as well as a strength, and you need to learn how to harness your ego correctly. So the one danger to ambitious men that I think a lot of people overlook is when you do fail, or when you're ever in a situation where you start to go into the negative a little bit, because I like to look at life as a scale, right? It's a scale. And everything's momentum. And if you start to go down into the negative thoughts, negative, vocabulary, negative speech, you start to speak out negativity into the world. I can't do that. I'm tired. I'm ill. I'm stressed. Blah, blah, blah. It's too much. I can't handle it. Whatever. You start to fall into this negative cycle, this negative dip. What's going to happen is you then think, I'm down here now in this rut. And usually I go to the gym for an hour a day. Usually I record 4 YouTube videos a day. Usually I go for a run for 10 miles a day, right? Let's just say all these things, for example. And you're in this rut and you haven't been doing those things for a while because you're feeling demotivated and you're feeling negative and you just can't be bothered. And maybe you've missed a couple of days in the gym, you haven't recorded any YouTube videos in a while, you haven't woke up early, you kept snoozing the alarm and woke up late, you kept relapsing on pornography, everything's going wrong, right? If you have acknowledged all of this shit and you think, right, my life's going to shit, let me get myself sorted and get myself out of this negative cycle, out of this rut and back into the flow of life, what do we normally do as ambitious men with egos? We just think, well, usually I go for an hour a day, so I'm going to try and go for an hour a day again. So you're going from -0 because you're below good. You're in the shit. You're in like the dark territory, the negative territory. You're going from down here and trying to jump all the way back up to 100 again, which is like your normal routine when you're in a good flow and everything's going well, and you go for an hour a day in the gym. You're trying to jump from all the way down here, all the way up here. Doesn't work like that. Because life, like I said, is momentum. And when you lose momentum, so let's say you've been going for an hour a day to the gym every single day for a month straight. You're in a good flow. You've got so much momentum. You're on top of the world. It's easy to go to the gym. You're actually enjoying it. You start to see results. You're getting motivation. It's all a never-ending infinite loop of success and consistency. Then you miss a couple of days and now you're in the negative momentum. You've missed like 4 days in a row. Momentum starts to die down. It starts to slow down, right? And then it becomes harder to build it back up again. So you can't just go from 0 to 100. You can't just go from not going to the gym for a month straight to then going an hour a day again. It doesn't work like that. You have to start off on the bottom of the ladder again because you've lost the momentum, because now you're in a rut, now you're in a negative mindset, now you've missed all the days, you haven't done what you needed to do. So instead of just going from 0 to 100, start small, climb the ladder again, build the momentum back up slowly. This is why I say small wins, compound interest, momentum, energy, all of these things are pillars of success. Everything you see me achieve today, all the money I'm making, the fact that I can never go broke again is because of all the momentum and the small wins that I've got, okay? I could get £100 for a coaching call client for 10 minutes, let's say, for example, right? He pays me £100, I talk to him on the phone for 10 minutes, we talk about his life, I solve some problems for him. Cool, £100, it's nothing. I spend that gambling in the casino for fun, okay? Spend that on fucking lunch, it's nothing. But if I ain't got this ego and I think that £100, that's shit, I'm not doing that. No. Let's say I've been in a rut, I haven't done any business for a while, I've been on holiday, I got back and now I'm like, I'm a bit rusty. My sales skills aren't as good, whatever, for example, right? Now I want to try and get a 3K sale in one go. It's just not going to happen. You've got to start small again. You've got to get the small wins. Same with the gym. Instead of trying to go from a rut or a negative place to 1 hour a day again, go for 10 minutes. Just go for a walk around the block. Go for a run. Go for 30 minutes. And you just progressive overload. You start to slowly build it up again. Before you know it, you're going an hour a day. And then you're doing it consistently. And then you don't even have to think about it anymore. And then you're winning again. And then you're in the positive flow. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So this is the problem with ambitious men. And I fall into this trap so much, bro. I have this ego of like, bro, I notice it in everything as well. I played Fortnite the other day. And, you know, of course I won every single game, 20 kills plus, whatever. I'm just the best in the game. But I did it on Call of Duty too. I went over to Call of Duty. And I thought, yeah, I'm killing it on Fortnite. Fortnite's easy, bro. It's full of babies. I go to Call of Duty again. And I haven't played Call of Duty in fucking years. I haven't played any games in fucking years. I've been hustling with my business. It's only now I can chill out and do what I want. I made enough money, I could just do whatever I want all day. But I went on the PlayStation 5 that I treated myself to for Christmas. Played Call of Duty, and I'm like, bro, I haven't played this game in ages. Got into the lobby, and I tried to act and move and play and pull off shit that I would have been doing years ago when I was in my prime, in the flow, when I was playing professionally, right? I'm trying to do that now after fucking 3 years off the game and expecting it to work, and I get shit on, right? And it's like, that's how it works. You need to slowly build yourself back up again. Don't try and jump from 0 to 100 because of your ego, because of where you used to be, because you're not there anymore. You've lost the momentum of where you used to be. Momentum is a lot of why people succeed. Athletes succeed a lot because of momentum. You succeed in business because of momentum, right? The reason why making money is so fucking easy for me now is because of all the momentum I've built up. I've made 10 grand a month consistently, minimum. That's a shit month for me, and I'm like, oh, fuck, 10 grand again? Could do better than that, right? But because I've done it so many times, that is easy for me now. It becomes your baseline because of the amount of momentum that you've built up. But it doesn't mean that if you took some time away from business, didn't make any money for a little bit, then came back to business and tried to get straight back to 10K per month again, you know, it might be a bit difficult to do that. You might have to start small. Start with the 1K, 2K, 3K. Start building it up slowly. Before you know it, you're back to 10. So don't take this egotistical, I'm better than this, I can do better than... Relax, bro. Try it, yeah, sure. Try and do what you used to do. And if it doesn't work, don't beat yourself up and start saying like, it's shit, and blaming external things or excuses. Just start off small. Let's say you want to wake up early, but for the past week, you've just been snoozing the alarm every single time. Don't try and wake up fucking 4 hours earlier than you normally do. Just do 10 minutes, 20 minutes earlier than normal. It's nothing. It's the easiest win in the world. This is the point. Don't try and do an hour in the gym after you've taken a full month off of the gym. Just do 10 push-ups, 5 push-ups right now. It's easy. That's the point. You want to make it so easy to win and catch that positive momentum that's flowing in the cosmos, in the universe. Catch it, give it to yourself, give it to your ego, because a win's a win. No matter how small, you still won, right? Great. It fuels your ego just a little bit. I did 5 push-ups. It's nothing, it's easy. Get a little tiny bit of momentum. Then the next day, you do 10 push-ups. This is a very extreme example. Of course, you can probably do more than this. You're not a baby. Cool, 20 push-ups, 50 push-ups. Then you start going to the gym again for an hour a day. Brilliant. Before you know it, you're back in the flow and everything's good. So just keep this in mind. It's a danger that I found in myself a lot of the time. You get very caught up in your own ego and your own perception of what you should be doing and your expectations of your skill level, what it should be at this time. Time isn't real. Get time out of your brain and just focus on each present moment as it comes. If right now you can't achieve the results that you want for whatever reason, then start off slower, start off small. Get those small wins first, build momentum, then get back into the flow whenever you can. Simple. If you want to learn more about the winner's mindset, if you want to make money from scratch, if you want to learn how to trade and invest successfully to make literally 100K plus profit, as some of our students and myself are doing inside of my school, you can click the bio, the link in the description or the comment section to join my School of Life. It's currently on a Christmas/wintertime discount for you. Usually it's $1,000 per month, but inside of this school right now on discount, we're going to teach you how to make money. We're going to teach you how to get women and understand seduction, attraction, bedroom games, sexual mastery, how to quit pornography, mental health, physical health, detoxing from toxins and vaccines that you shouldn't be in your body, getting women, right? How to take them on a date properly, how to flirt, text game, all of these things that you need to become a competent, self-sufficient and confident young man in today's society. We teach you that in the School of Life, because having one pillar is not enough. I don't want to just be a crypto school or a business school or a dating school, because it's not enough. Cool, you've got women, but you've got no money. You've got money, but you're not in shape. You're in shape, but you can't get women. It's pointless. The only thing that makes your life fulfilling and satisfying is if you've got everything. I have money, I can get endless women, I'm in shape, my mental health is perfect, I win at everything that I do, I'm free, I have nice clear skin, I'm attractive, like everything, all the little things you need it. I can talk effectively and confidently with conviction. I can sell people on the phone because of the way that I talk. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You need to be James Bond, bro. And that's what we teach you how to do, because I've done it at 22 years old and I've done it quick. It only took me 8 months to go from dead broke minus money to making £10,000 per month. 8 months. And that's me, completely by myself, did it the hard way. So imagine how quickly you could get it when you just learn things from me straight up. It's going to fast track the time it takes you. Instead of 8 months, you'll do it in 1 month. You can go from 1 month right now. You could join with the money you've got in your bank account. You could join the school, take a risk for once, because you need to take risks to get anywhere in life. And by a month later, 30 days later, after your first month in the school, you can be making 10K per month. We've seen students do that by tenfold. Like crazy, crazy numbers, bro. You wouldn't believe it. Go to my community post, join my free Telegram in the link tree of my bio on the YouTube channel. If you want to get more proof, if you're not, quite confident yet, if you're a bit on the fence, join my Telegram, follow me on Instagram, look at my community posts on YouTube, look at the testimonials of clients making money and achieving everything else that they want. I've helped guys that are complete virgins, literally lost, no hope in life, spotty, full of acne. I've helped them not only cure their acne naturally, none of this moisturizer bullshit, none of this products on the skin, pills, none of that. Shut the fuck up. I've helped them cure their acne, and then I've helped them lose their virginity and actually get laid and get a girlfriend on top of it. All because of the information that we share. Now, whatever it is that you're struggling with in life, this is the School of Life and we will help you. We've not only got myself in there, obviously I'm doing a lot of the work and the brunt of the work, but I also have a team of dedicated individuals to each individual problem that you're potentially struggling with. So entrepreneurship, dating, bedroom. We have literally professionals that come in and teach you exactly how it's done. Trading. Got a guy making 300K per month coming in and teaching you guys how to trade successfully. How to trade like the big companies that are manipulating the markets, not like the 90% of people that lose money. That's what we do inside of my school. And if that interests you, now would be the best time to get in. Just before I let you go, I want to say one thing. If you can't even muster up the courage right now to join my school of life, even though it's at a discount, how do you ever expect to muster up the courage to take any risk in life that's going to make you more money than doctors? £10,000 per month, that's more money than most doctors make. Doctors are saving lives. Surgeons, right? You want to make more than them, and you can't even take a risk to join a community of guys that are on the same path as you, with knowledge that will literally help you achieve anything that you want, from a guy that's done it in real time on his YouTube and just shown you. You've seen me go from broke, lying in the field in the sun talking about how broke I am, but it's okay, guys, because you got to have confidence and self-belief, to living where I am now and living the life that I'm living, riding around in Rolls Royces in London. I wouldn't be able to do that if the information that I'm teaching you doesn't work. If you can't even take a risk to do that, I'm sorry to break it to you, mate, you're probably not going to get anywhere, okay? Keep that in mind, look after yourself. I'll see you inside of the school. Let's make some money this winter. Boom.